We're going to have our traditional end of year fan memorial with a dedication to those who have been lost throughout the preceding year. And I'll hand you to the wonderfully respectful tones of stadium announcer Paul Ramsden to take us through it before kick-off here between Huddersfield Town and Burton Albion. Names and portrait photographs of some of the Huddersfield Town fans who have passed away in the last year, shown across the stadium from the digital screen at the southern end. Roy Brook, a loving father and grandfather and devoted Town fan. Alison Brown, Catherine Butters, Mel Coates, whose family is around him on the picture. Michael Crawshaw and Bob Day, the names emblazoned across the screen, amongst others, with Huddersfield Town at heart. Sweeney makes a tackle on Callum Marshall. Huddersfield Town attacking from left to right. Bring the ball down to this right side via Herbie Kane, and now Brodie Spencer crosses, finds Danny Ward, whose shot is just wide. And Ward, I think, has injured himself in delivering a left-footed shot that hit the stanchion behind the goal, the support, and it made it look as if it had gone into some. Celebrating briefly, they realise it's wide now, but poor Danny Ward immediately signalled to the bench when he hit the deck, and it looks as if he's pulled something with a volley on the run, which had the keeper scrambling. Yeah, he looks like he's in a lot of pain there. It's like just the side of his knee. He sort of kicked down into the ball. Town 0, Albion 0, and Burton Albion have a break down the right. Burrell runs to the right edge of the penalty area, supplies a little pass for Webster to chip, reaching slightly behind himself, and successfully chip Jacob Chapman for the opening goal. It's come out of nothing. Surprise possession for Burrell down the right. Nobody was marking Webster tightly enough, and though he had to improvise in his delivery of the shot, he chipped Jacob Chapman into the far bottom corner. It's Huddersfield Town 0, Burton Albion 1. Wow. Got to say, it's a great finish. He's behind him. He's got to get over Chapman. It's a real switch-off moment for the Town players there, because Webster is by himself, even though the ball into him isn't ideal. But it's a really quality finish over Chapman, who's got absolutely no chance. I don't think people have worked hard enough, to tell you the truth, to get in positions to really affect what happens with the cross into the box. I don't think David Kasumu should really be running past Nigel Longvite to try and get a defensive block in. Town take the throw in short. Spencer's cross is fielded by Watt, and then as David Kasumu nips in to take it off him, Watt fouls David Kasumu outside the penalty area, right of centre. A three-man wall. Benoit chips it to the far post. It's headed wide by Brodie Spencer from a position he's recently scored from. That's a chance. That's more than a chance. It's a free header. He was in the air, doing the motion, doing everything, all by himself, and just misses the target. That should be 1-1. Goes through Sweeney. Sweeney chips straight to Brodie Spencer of Huddersfield Town, who's 15 yards inside the Burton half. Kasumu gets it, finds Wiles. He finds Marshall, whose shot is well saved by Crocombe. Marshall doesn't need many invitations to shoot, does he? And he really pinged that off very quickly, and Crocombe did well to get down to his right to stop it. Yeah, the decent save from the keeper. Keeping hold of it as well is important. I say it was a snapshot. Another injury now for Burton. Cramp in the 26th minute. Who'd have thunk it? Halick plays a first-time ball at pace for Longvite. Longvite finds Marshall on the edge of the box. Then Marshall and Karoma get in each other's way. Karoma waiting to shoot, but Wiles will anyway. It's gone straight at the keeper. And it was all a bit off the cuff and improvised in the end. Very much. I'm not quite sure why Marshall's took it off Karoma's toes. He's coming in to give it a smash. He decides to pass it backwards. For Chalker. whose chip forward is met by Nigel Lonbike. Lonbike gives it straight back to Watt. Watt plays it through the gap. Burrell finds Orsi, who misses his kick at the far post. How did he not score? Chapman in the way, poured at it and cleared. And Burton should be 2 up.
Should be 2 easily. Ends up being a decent save by Chapman, I think, but he's only given a chance from a paw.
But there is going to be a threat of a break from Burton now for all of what remains of the second half. For Town, the good news is that Town can break too. And here's Josh Koroma, left side. Koroma threads one, but it's just missed, reaching by Callum Marshall at the far post.
It's a chance again. Just couldn't quite get there. I don't know what Koroma's talking about with Marshall. If he should have got there, he's looking at handballs. They're discussing quite a lot of things. Another Burton player going down now because Town are getting a little bit of momentum. That was a decent break from Town there. Good work from Chapman again with his distribution at the back.
The boos are for a Burton player who was on the turf nursing an injury. That's uncharitable at this time of the year, isn't it?
It is. No one.
It could still be a big Bojan Radulovic moment, although he has scored a league goal this season. Wales' corner. A curler, and it's bundled to the goal line against the post. Radulovic pounces. The referee has stopped the game. The keeper has it.
No, I think it's just great saves, great play, great everything there. That's superb defending from Burton, because I think it's Longvide gets the header on target. And yeah, I don't know how Town have not put that ball on the back of the net.
Striker Danilo Orsi, I think, got in the way of Longvike's shoulder or header goalwards. I think I saw the ball hit the upright, and the keeper seemed to regather it afterwards, but I'm not sure. You may have a better view of it than we do. Here's Marshall, carrying it, squaring it. Koroma, his shot is deflected away by Armour. Radulovic will field it on the byline. He supplies Koroma, who stands up the skipper Watt. Koroma teases the Burton player, then chips it. It finds Radulovic, whose shot is blocked, and finds the keeper's hands again.
Yeah, not masses of power behind it. Good pressure kept on by Town there, recycling the ball. Brilliant first crossing from Ollie Turton on that far side. But Radulovic with time and space doesn't obviously get the shout, doesn't realise that he has got time and space, and just...
The spare man down the outside is Nigel Lonbike, but he's chased by Gilligan and Malife, who blocks Koroma. Here's Hodge, shooting for goal. Keeper saw it late, it swerved, and he's palmed it for a corner.
Yeah, decent save. I think that was swerving all over the place. Wanted Hodge after his long absence there to get himself on the score sheet. That would have been great for him and his confidence as well. It's a decent save.
But Burton are hanging on. The corner headed away, retrieved by Hodge. He finds Wells. Now Radulovic, 1-1. Bojan Radulovic equalises from 5 yards. Huddersfield Town's patience, persistence, they paid off. It's 1-1 against Burton. And there are a couple of minutes left plus injury time to maybe find more today.
Yeah, brilliant ball back into the box. Radulovic just stays in that 6-yard box. Can't miss from there. And he'll be extremely happy with it. I think there's actually Michael Heck's name's been put up on the score sheet, but I think it's Radulovic that's put that ball in the back of the net. Great ball in from Wiles. Just dying to be put into the back of the net, and it was. Now we've got an interesting 5 or 6 minutes.
7 that were officially added on. Radulovic does really well to get away from Van Kooten, who fouls him, reaching across the front of the central defender. And it's a red card for Van Kooten because it's his second yellow.
He's late. He's extremely late.
Battling for it is Burrell, like he's done all day.
He's exceptional in the air. He has not given Hellick a sniff today. He's won it a few too many times.
He's one of the shortest players that started the match. The ball's out of play. Michael Duff goes to retrieve the ball after it does so, and has been dismissed. The Burton manager doing his nut, but the corner's being allowed. Koroma crosses, but it's too deep. It's gone for a goal kick. That may be Town's chance gone, and they'll have to settle for a point after all. They'll be grateful for the equaliser, scrambled in the dying moments. Burton having led through Webster's chip from the earlier part of the day. It's been dramatic. It's been absolutely chaotic for most of the match, especially in the second half. We've seen substituted, a sending off of a player on one side, and we suspect a manager on the other, Michael Duff, having been sent down the tunnel by the referee. But the referee has blown his whistle and it's finished. Huddersfield Town 1, Burton Albion 1. It'll be a disappointing, anticlimactic outcome for many who expected Huddersfield Town to trounce bottom of the table Burton. But to their credit, Burton have shown today their resilience, their organisational skills, as well as finishing talent with Webster's goal. Huddersfield Town were often disjointed, sloppy, messy, but they also showed the determination they're going to need in the second half of the season if they are to secure the long-term dream of promotion. What Huddersfield Town always deliver to you is an entertaining, dramatic watch. Most of the time anyway. Today, despite the absence of a win, it's certainly been that, to cap a memorable, sometimes for the wrong reasons memorable, set of home fixtures for the calendar year 2024. Huddersfield Town's unbeaten League run extends to 13 in League One, but for many it's a disappointing outcome of Huddersfield Town 1, Burton Albion 1 to end the year 2024.